Tan Army news from the front. After the 2nd Infantry Division's successful push into the Grey Lines, securing the strategic city of Vantaquil out of enemy hands, we now hold the initiative. The esteemed General Collins has been planning this operation for months. Here now are brave soldiers marching to the front lines. These misguided men have been captured and will be released following their rehabilitation. Our top scientists have been developing rocket-propelled artillery to distill fear and destruction upon our enemies. It's only a matter of time for the complete capitulation of the Grey Army. Remember, soldiers, you are Tans, the toughest and most fearsome soldiers on this island. Your bravery in this instrumental operation will lead to a great victory in generations to come. Glory to the Tan Army.
Step aside.
General Speirs, and you must be Colonel Vance. So, you've come for an armistice?
Yes, that's correct. Unfortunately, our military situation is dire. However, I propose that we form a coalition.
A coalition with you. I must say, sir, for all their worth, the Greats do have a great sense of humor.
Enough, Colonel. Go on, Speirs.
Yes, well, the Green Army grows stronger each day. They are shipping more and more men to the island. They are already outnumbered the Grey Army almost 2 to 1. How long do you think before they rival your presence on the island?
We feel the largest army on this island. The Greens wouldn't possibly dare attack us, at least for another year.
That may be true now, but in a few months, the Greens will outnumber both our forces combined. As well as this, they've been rapidly expanding their air force. As it stands, it is still yet to be fully mobilized, but soon, it will be a very serious threat. Colonel, the files, please. As you can see, we need to act quick, before it's too late.
Alright, Speirs. We shall agree to this coalition. However, your Grace shall no longer be in charge. All operations will be only with my approval. We shall be calling the shots and deciding the outcome of this war. As well, we also claim the rest of the island for the Tan Kingdom.
What? Sir, these terms are completely outrageous.
We'll accept.
Excellent. I knew you'd make the right choice.
Right, Vasily, are your men in position? They're covering the western flank.
Captain, an armistice has been declared the Grey Army. We've been sent north to the Green border.
What? You must be joking, right?
No, sir. Direct orders from HQ.
Right, then, Vasily, inform the men. Yes, Captain. Oi, lads. An armistice has been declared, so don't start anything.
What? Sir, we lost half the platoon just to get there. And now we're friends?
It's direct from HQ. Don't you dare pull that trigger, Private. Is that understood?
Yes, Sergeant.
Good.
Right, steady, lads.
Oi, you lot! There's an armistice. Come up here.
Careful, lads. Could be a ploy.
It's not a ploy. Your high command called this armistice. Now get up before I violate it.
Great. If we don't come back in 10 minutes, give them hell.
Sir, this grey officer isn't aware of the armistice.
Right, thank you, Private. Back to your position.
Sir.
So, who are you?
I am Lieutenant Morgan, commanding officer of the 4th Reserve Platoon.
I'm surprised you have any reserves left.
What was that?
Oh, nothing.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, anyways, who are you?
Captain Salazar, commander of the 3rd Auxiliary Platoon. And over there is my Sgt Vasily.
Right, well, I wasn't informed of any armistice.
They radioed in a few minutes ago. General Speirs and Colonel Vance both signed it with a high command.
Well, my orders were to take this hill.
I do not care what your orders were. Your orders now are to cease all hostilities with us. Or maybe you want to get court-martialed for disobeying orders.
Listen here.
Do you think violating an armistice is acceptable?
Well, no.
I have HQ on the line here.
Sir, it's from Hill 86. Captain Salazar is with a grey officer that seems to be unaware of the armistice.
Colonel Vance. One of your men is unaware of our arrangement.
Who is this?
Colonel Vance. Lieutenant Morgan, sir. Commander of the Fort Reserves.
Alright, Lieutenant. It's been a nightmare getting this organized. The entire army is in disarray. Now, whatever orders you received earlier are overruled. Understand?
But sir, what about the men we've lost?
You will serve the interest of the coalition. Assist Captain Salazar with whatever he needs.
So this is how the Grey Army ends.
We're moving north to the green border. You're coming with us.
Ah.
Don't just stand there, get the men ready!
Oh, Lieutenant Smith, you're here.
Well, of course. Major Snake needed someone who was competent. Speaking of which, where did they bring you here?
Snake needed an intelligence officer. This is my adjutant, Lieutenant Leopold. Now just show me where Major Snake is.
Right. Come this way.
I'll have an assistant in for you next week.
Major Snake, Warrington is here.
Oh, Captain Warrington and Lieutenant Leopold. I hope your trip wasn't too rough getting here. I'll show you around the base. And here's the infirmary.
A platoon was ambushed 10 kilometers south from here. They were almost annihilated. We only found 4 alive, but they were all in critical condition.
Damn. Do you know who's behind this?
I suspect Grace, but I can't be sure.
We'll find the bastards who did this. Come on, I'll show you where you'll be working.
Sir, it's Colonel Branston. He wants to speak with you.
Sir, I have Salazar on the line.
Ah, Captain Salazar. You have done your job well, and I commend you for your bravery. Removing you and your sergeant to be an advisor for Colonel Perry. He's expecting you this evening. I'm sending air transport over for your platoon. They will take them to the green border.
Right, then, Vasily, inform the men.
Yes, sir.
Right, men. Me and Captain are being moved to Colonel Perry's command post. Erikson? I wouldn't normally do this, but these are unusual times. I'm making you corporal. You're in charge now. Air transport is on the way to send you to the green border. I know I can count on you. Good luck, men.
Okay, guys. I think we should
Lads, have you lost your sense of way? You're soldiers, not feckin' cowards. We'll put the Greens in their place. Erikson, get your lads ready.
Right, lads. Let's move.
Sir, reinforcements have arrived.
Who are you? Why are you here?
I'm Lieutenant Morgan, and this is Corporal Erikson. We're here to go on the offensive against the Greens.
Well, you've come to the right place. We've state-of-the-art rocket artillery and advanced anti-air defenses. Come on. Here's our anti-air defense systems. Reliable and effective, and rocket artillery devastating and fearsome.
So this is Tan Army technology?
Yes. Our engineers have been working around the clock to get this out.
Well, let's see how the Greens do against modern weaponry.
Ah, Captain Warrington. Anything to report? Only good news, I hope.
Well, sir, there's been increased radio traffic along our border. Not to mention the Greys haven't taken any casualties in the past 24 hours. Same with the Tans.
Look, Warrington, I don't know what the hell you're playing at, but this outpost has had no issues for the past 6 months, and now suddenly this?
I'm merely doing my job, sir. We should report this to the General.
Ugh, fine. If this persists for another 12 hours, give him a full report.
What's that sound?
Oh, you're my great casserole.
Oi, you two.
Sir, what the hell is going on?
We're under attack! Get to the rear with Leopold and cover our flank! Go!
Move up.
Oh shit!
You three, reach that room. The rest of you, with me.
Get your ass up there.
Give him hell, Private!
Take this, you cowards! Come on, don't just stand there. Move! Right, come on, fall back!
Leopold, what's the situation?
We have lost the rear.
Let's go!
You three, go around the right flank.
Hey lads, look what I found.
Freeze!
Please, this is an infirmary. These men are wounded.
Sorry, pal.
Where do you think you're going?
Sir, they've broken our line.
Get back in the fight before I paint the walls with your brains.
What? Sir, please, this is insane.
Maybe.
Sir, we've lost the rear.
There were too many of them.
What? God damn it! We'll have to get out of here while we still have the chance.
But sir, what about the rest of the men? The wounded!
Fortunately, all those men are as good as dead.
How could you do this?
Look, Captain, there's nothing we can do.
Sir, we have to get you out of here.
You can either stay here and perish, or come with me and survive this mess.
Search every nook and cranny. You two, move up.
We're not out of the woods yet. Hold that corridor.
Oh shit! Cover me! Damn it!
Ah, lads. Going well, I presume?
Yes. Other than a few pockets of resistance, the outpost should be secure.
Good. Let's finally clear out this rat nest.
It's like I always say, enemy medics are the scum of the earth.
You bastards! Let this be a lesson to you. These towns won't stop until we're wiped out.
I don't think we should...
Enough. Let's get to HQ.
Excuse me, sir.
What is it, Private?
Well, it's, you see, we...
Well, go on. Spit it out, Private.
It's the Tans, they formed the coalition with the Greys. They crossed the border at several points.
What?
You would never see this country in the state it is.
Order!
One.
Order! Mr. Prime Minister, if you please, Leader of the Opposition, make your case.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Speaker. I ask the Prime Minister, why should our soldiers die for Igawanda? Is it your hubris which impedes your ability to see reason? Or perhaps your friends who will profit off of this war while the youth ends up in shallow graves? The Prime Minister sees fit to conscript our young men and ship them off to this backwater colony for another godforsaken colonial war, which will lead to nothing but death, poverty, and destruction.
Order! Order! Mr. Prime Minister, what do you have to say to this?
I stand before this house as Prime Minister, and this so-called coalition has made an incursion into sovereign green territory which I am meant to uphold. They murdered our soldiers who dutifully defended their homeland until the very end. Is it immoral for me to want to avenge their deaths? Is it wrong to supplement our stranded forces with new regiments? To hold what is ours against an unjustified and illegal invasion. Now, when I assumed office of Prime Minister, I made a promise to the people that we would never again back down to foreign aggression. And a promise is a promise is a promise.